Okay, I'm going to start this video off with a huge disclaimer / rant. Yeah, I just want to quickly say something. Just because I'm about to talk about a fragrance from Parfums Vintage does not mean that I am sponsored. Somehow in the fragrance community, everybody thinks if you talk about Parfums Vintage, Parfum de Marly, or I think there's another brand, that you're being sponsored. And no, that is not correct. So please do not write that in my comment section. I'm so sick of getting assumptions and it's just really annoying. I genuinely, guys, am here to share my passion for fragrance. Like, that's all I'm here to do, and I wanted to share with you guys a great dupe for Creed Aventus. This is my favorite Aventus clone that I've ever smelled. So I am just here on YouTube to share my passion for fragrance, and people are totally twisting like everything and like compromising my integrity, which makes me so mad. Like, it makes me really mad. I never comment back to people, I never say anything, but I had to say it in the beginning of this video because I just know that in the comment section people are going to hate on me for talking about Parfums Vintage because it's a clone house, and people somehow think that if you talk about Parfums Vintage, you're being paid. No, I'm not fucking being paid. I genuinely love this fragrance and wanted to share it with you guys. If you don't like clone houses, get off my video because this is about a clone house fragrance. I know some people don't like clone houses, that's fine. I personally think, I don't really have a super strong opinion. If you can afford the real deal, get the real deal. If you can't, get a clone. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. So that's kind of my views on it. I don't really think there's that big of a deal. I feel like the fragrance community is very, very sensitive, like very touchy. Like, you say one thing or you do one thing and everybody's just pissed. Like, it's too much, guys. Like, it's very dramatic. Like, I would say I'm not a very dramatic person, but I've never been in so much drama or like dramatic vibes in my entire life than when I've started reviewing fragrances. Like, get over it. It's not a big deal. I'm just here, like I said, just a girl talking about fragrances. If you have a problem with me, get over it. So today I'm going to be talking about a fragrance, like I said, from Parfums Vintage, hashtag not sponsored, not paid, not affiliated. Literally just got sent this bottle. That is it. I have been sent quite a few fragrances from Parfums Vintage. I will obviously disclose that. In no way, shape or form did they tell me to make this video. Did they say, Demi, say good things about our fragrances? No. Like, I have so many from them and I've never talked about them on my channel. This fragrance, however, is worth talking about because I genuinely think, like I said, for the 5th time, it is like the best Aventus dupe. This fragrance came out in 2018 and it's called Emperor X-Ray. I know a lot of people like the X batch, which is also great, but I definitely would say this is much better. A lot of people like the Vanilla Vintage Intense or Vanilla Vintage or Vanilla something. I don't know what it's called. I have it, but I don't remember its name. It's something vanilla. Now, that one is good, but in my opinion, why I like Creed Aventus so much is because it's quite fresh. There's no real like kind of sweetness to it. There's like a little bit from the pineapple, but it's not a sweet fragrance, and that is exactly the same with this one. It doesn't have any sweetness in here that makes it, you know, syrupy or very sweet or anything like that. It's very fresh. Bergamot in the top. It's very limey. It's very sparkling. It's very fresh. It's very juicy. It's not as musky as Creed Aventus and it's not as smoky as Creed Aventus. It's definitely more of like a juicy version of Aventus. Yeah, like a more juicy, more citrusy kind of version, but it smells amazing, guys. Like, I'm not gonna express it enough. This fragrance is fantastic, and in my personal opinion, because I always say that because I have to, because everyone's very touchy, this is like the best Aventus dupe that I've definitely smelled. Let me just check the notes for you guys here. Yeah, it's bergamot, it's juniper berries, it's pineapple, musk, birch, apple, patchouli, jasmine, ambergris, vanilla, and rose. But like I said, it's a very limey, fresh, zesty, juicy, sparkling version of Aventus. There's definitely like a musky undertone, but for me, it's just a lot more of a juicy, fresh, like I said, a limey version of Aventus, and it's fantastic. And it has amazing performance. Like, I wore this one And all of Parfum's vintage fragrances seem to have a very big projection, like they really do their job in the projection area, because I wore this one and my mum was so annoyed by it because it was just smelling out my entire house. She did not like it. Like, she liked the fragrance, but she didn't like how strong it was. It is very strong, so you don't need many sprays of this one, but incredible, guys. Like, this is my pick. If I had to recommend you guys one and only one Aventis dupe, don't go for the Armaf, don't go for any of the others. Emperor Extra. I'm really sorry, guys, about the rant at the beginning. It's just like, I really hate when people like make false assumptions. I just really don't like it when people make assumptions. I think it's rude. So if you have a problem with it, just ask me. You can send me a message, you can send me an email. You don't need to be rude and make assumptions. And there's been so much like drama and stuff in the fragrance community at the moment that I just think it's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb and it's so pathetic. I take my videos so seriously. It's just fragrance, guys. It is just fragrance. It's not such a big deal, guys. It's just fragrance. So anyways, I'm gonna stop that there, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that if you were looking for an Aventis dupe, that you do check out Emperor Extra, because I really do love this one. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!